Hey everybody, this is Fred. It's been a long time. Um, I am going to be playing some Grand Theft
Did
Auto.
I mention that I
And,
have an MBA?
ma'am, you're interrupting. Anyway, I'm going to do a series bit called Laid Back Grinding.
Bye.
Kind of based on a guy that I used to watch his videos. He's still on YouTube, but he hasn't made any videos for about 5 or 6 years. But he had a series called Laid Back Grinding and just took his time going around and showing people how he made his money. His YouTube channel is The Missing Sock if you want to watch. But anyway, I'm just going to go through and show you
I'm
guys
here for
what
you,
it is
boss.
that I do on a
100%.
routine.
All
There's
right.
Lester, thank you.
Oh, hi. What can I do
I
for
always
you?
start off with exporting mixed goods.
Have a good day.
And the way that I do this, okay, face the elevator, there you go. Exit to ground. I try not to fly the oppressor unless I'm like really in a hurry. Like if I'm playing for 45 minutes before I go to work and I'm just trying to get some stuff done real quick. But yeah, I try to enjoy the vehicles and things that I've paid money for. Hey, Lupe.
Hey, Jefe, what's up? We got all the stuff loaded up for you. Got it on a flatbed outside the warehouse. Paperwork's all done, signed, sealed.
We get it. Anyway, this is the car that I most recently did, and this is more of a rally car or an off-road. It's a Pfister Comet, but it's a Porsche in the real world. Anyway, I always start off doing this, and I've got 5 warehouses, and I just go around and I fill them up, and I get paid 50 grand to do this mixed goods sale. And all 5 warehouses, you have to pay $7,500 at each one of them, which totals $37,500. So I still make $12,500 on the delivery. And I just look at it as, hey, I get paid $12,500 to fill up my warehouses for free. I'm not in a hurry to fill up my warehouses. I don't want to run a million fetch missions to fill them up quicker. I just let the employees do it. So if you didn't know, before you jump in that delivery truck, you can still go inside of your warehouses and send them off.
Hey, what's up?
Now one of
Yep.
mine is back farther in the city, so I'll go to that one last, since I've got to go there anyway and do some other things. But the rest of them are pretty much straight down this road. But since the truck is right here, I'm going to go ahead and go jump in this truck, make the delivery, and then come backwards. Put my vehicle in storage so it's ready to go again. But I have, you can see up there at the top, I've got 54.5 million right now. I just started playing again maybe within the last month, and I think I was sitting on about 20 million. And during the time that I've gotten it up to 54 million, I've also purchased many of the police vehicles. So I've been spending quite a bit as I've been making quite a bit more. The police vehicles were on discount last month. I also went ahead and got the GTA Plus for the first time ever. I just wanted to see what it was like, but you know, sometimes they have missions that are double for everybody, and then if you're a GTA Plus member, some of those missions are sometimes paying double again, so 4 times. So those are kind of nice, give you something to focus on for a little bit when they have different businesses that are paying out double or quadruple. Would I recommend GTA Plus for everybody? No. I'm an adult, I have a good job. It's not that big of a deal for me to spend $8. Gives me a free car, free money, or gives me a lot more money on some of the businesses that I want to focus on. It's kind of fun. One of the best parts about it, I'll show you in just a second, if you don't have it or never really played with it at all. It's a huge time saver if part of your grind is to get your, get my car. If you go into your phone, you have this Vinewood Club app if you're a GTA Plus member. And you can go to the first one here, claim business earnings. And you can go to every one of your safes and all these businesses and just instantly claim them all. You don't have to drive all over the place emptying your safes. So that's a huge time saver. But again, I wouldn't do this for, I wouldn't recommend this for everybody. Again, if you're like me and you can afford $8 a month and you want to try it out, I would recommend trying it out. But turn off the music. No, that's not off. There we go. So anyway, going back to, so we just made a delivery on the mixed goods, and now going back toward the north side of town, I'm going to stop at all of my warehouses and finish sending out the employees to restock. This is how I pretty much start out every time I log in, almost every time, is to just go ahead and get these things going. And I may or may not do it again. If I'm playing for a few hours, there's a possibility that I'll do this again. But again, I'm not in a big hurry. But I do make sure that they do this at least once every time I play. Now, if you wanted to, you could, you know, if I was smart, you could do this again right before you log off for the day, because they will go get these while you're logged off. So when you come back an hour later or next day or whatever, it'll show you, hey, your guys just picked this up. They'll be finished with their mission. So sometimes I do that too. Depends on if I'm in a hurry and I got to get off right away, or if I'm can kill a few more minutes and do this. So as I'm playing and showing you what I do, and again, I don't consider it a grind.
Sure.
If you go out this back door, by the way, in case you didn't know that, you can go out the back door and it takes you right back out the front. But anyway, I call it laid back grinding because I try to have some fun in the middle of it. I do a little bit more of the old school method of, I guess, grinding. I don't like the term grinding because I want to have fun. I actually bought the Kasaka sub, and I think I've done the Cayo Perico heist 4 times, and I'll probably never do it again. I do not think it's fun. I just don't care for it. I would rather, I like to do a lot of the motorcycle club sell missions for all your illegal businesses. Those are my primary, that and then the acid lab.
You got it. Leave it to me. Got you around.
The acid lab is great because you can get it for free if you're first starting out. But I've had this character forever, and he owns every property or every business property and stuff. But I tend to, like I said, enjoy the old school version of the sell missions. I do the warehouses. But the first thing that I do every time I log in is get these things going like this, where, hey, I gotta run through here, send somebody out to keep the business going. So that would include all my warehouses, all 5 of them. That would include going over to my bail bond office. Oh, you know what we're gonna do before we head over there? I'm gonna go up and spin the wheel. So yeah, I get my bail bond going. I will. Another business that won't run without you doing something at it is the chop shop. So I'll go down and run a tow truck mission, keep it up to pace. I enjoy the tow truck business, and believe it or not, I don't hardly ever do any of those heists. I'm one of those people that I don't enjoy the heist. I've never done a heist with multiple people. I just don't care for it. I don't have any friends to
Totally
play.
gets this guy I just met.
I like doing stuff that doesn't take me out of the world that I'm in. I enjoy the fact that you can run around this game and do pretty much anything that you want to. And when
Play around. You're
when a
invited
mission
to
makes me
indulge in
go
an elegant
and
world-class
Welcome.
gaming
go to a loading
experience.
screen, visitor bonus,
Good
and
night.
you know, choose what mode, hard mode or whatever you want to do, and you know, all that kind of stuff. It just sort of, typically those are things I don't want to do. One exception to that might be I will do the higher dollar bounties, and I really got into doing those more when they were just paying double or quadruple. Don't get RP, don't get RP. Anything but RP. I don't care if it's Clover. But RP is completely pointless. If you have the GTA Plus, by the way, you can spin twice. Anything but RP. Anything but RP.
Wait.
And I
why
got
doesn't
RP.
it spin
Yay.
both ways?
But you know, there's a lot of people out there that say that the Cayo Perico heist is like the best way to make money, and you can get roughly $1 million in an hour. I can also sell my other businesses and get roughly the same thing, and I just enjoy that better. That's me. What I like to do next, when I come over here and I make my spin, if you own a penthouse and you put the blackjack table in, you can go up and you can max bet 50K. And so I'll come up here and gamble. I've got like 2.5 million roughly in chips. So I'll come up here and I will
Let's play.
play 5 hands.
Bets,
So
please.
I can't break even. I'm either going to win or lose up here. So we'll do max bet,
Bets are now closed.
and we will check our chances. That's a 3.
14 here.
Okay, we got a 14
And
or a
a 7.
4. Okay,
Hit.
we're definitely going to hit.
And 14. Another
Oh,
card.
that's not good. Hit.
And 20.
Oh, that is
Care
good.
for another
Okay, we'll
card?
stand right there.
Got an 18.
There we go. So our first hand, we're at plus 50K now.
Let's get those bets in. And no more bets.
But this is
Good
just
luck,
something
folks.
that I've ignored forever. I literally just started doing
Got us a
this.
15.
15. Oh, that's a rough number.
We got us a blackjack.
Oh,
And
okay.
the
Well, I guess I
dealer
won't bother.
wins.
Okay, I'm breaking even so far. But yeah, I just started doing
You're
this. I just
betting?
forgot it
Get it
existed,
down.
and thought, you know what?
Bets are now
I need
closed.
to go up here and just limited amount. Go ahead and
12
gamble.
here.
12.
Got a
That's
10
not
here.
good. Hit me.
It.
Yep.
And we have 21.
Ooh, nice.
Here's 18.
In case you're not familiar with blackjack, you're trying to get 21 or without going over, and the high whoever has the highest
Bets, please.
value without going over.
And no more
wins.
bets. Good luck, folks.
But there's a lot of cards that equal 10.
We have 11.
So if you get 12, you have to hit. But
Another card.
okay, what do I got? I have 11. That's a good number because I can get a
Here's
10.
20.
We'll
Care for
take a
another
20.
card?
We'll stand right there. He's sitting on a 10.
And 20.
Yeah. Okay. So we just got our money back. We both had the same. If you go over, it's a bust.
Let's get those bets in.
How many was that?
Bets are now
I've lost count because I'm talking. I think that was 3. So I'll do 2 more.
And a 10.
A 10. I'll take
We
a
got
10.
a 7. It.
Okay, so he could be on a 17.
14 here.
Oh,
Another
that's
card?
rough. I'll try it.
That's 17.
Ooh, we'll take
Care
it.
for another card?
He's sitting on
Don't
a
think
7.
about it too much. Play's yours. And 13.
He bust. Good. Okay, based on the amount of money I have right now,
If you're betting,
I think I've won
get it
2
down.
hands, and I can't remember. I'll do one more.
and and no more bets. Good luck, folks. And 16 here.
Oh gosh,
And a
16.
9. It.
No, I'm gonna hold at 16, even though you gotta. Yeah, that's
And
what I figured.
19.
Okay, I lost that one.
Look at that.
I think I'm plus
Dealer
50k.
wins.
I'm done.
Don't spend all that at once, eh?
Anyway, it's just something different to do besides a business, so you can come out ahead or you could lose. That's why they call it gambling.
Mom, this country is just giving away its money to other countries. You gotta start buying American.
All right, so we're still in the process of just hitting all of our businesses and
You crackhead!
getting them going. So I'm going to head over. If I go this way, we'll head over and do... You see the map on my left, the grass area and my nightclub's right there. We'll go over here and do this other warehouse. Now I'm going to make multiple videos, but I'm not going to keep showing this part of the routine because obviously this is the roughly 15 minutes of the exact same thing every time I play.
You're fine,
And
right?
my videos are
Sure.
roughly an hour. There's no point in showing the same routine every time. We'll have to come up for a name for this opening portion of my day. And then I'll just tell you, hey, I skipped over, I already did this part, now let's go do something else. Alright, so let's head over here and get the bail office guys going. Now these bail office guys, if you have the bail business, it costs like, I think $750,000 for each of these two bail bond agents. Excuse me. So, it costs you like $1.5 million to hire these two guys. And they only bring back combined every time you send them out about 15,000. So you've got to do at least I think 100 times you got to send them out. But if you come in here, if it's convenient, I'm pretty sure I've done more than 100 times already.
Sure.
So you know it's not that big of a deal to come in here and do that, especially if you're going to come in here and you know maybe run a mission as part of your routine. But yeah, like I said, my routine does not include heists. Now, I may change that some, because what I've learned is I see a lot of videos where people, they just constantly post the best way to grind. It's like, okay, there's a million videos showing you how to grind, but when do these people have fun? I mean, this is a really cool game to go have some fun in. That's why I made this car. I wanted to take it off-roading, go up north into the desert and mountains and stuff, and drive this one. I'll just park it in here since this is where I normally keep it. Oh, I meant to go down to the. We'll do that next. I was going to go down and use a tow truck. I'll show you my garage. This is the garage that I use most. These are the cars I drive most often. So I just did that one. I just got this one. This is like a Ferrari Testarossa, but the LS Customs edition. Growing up as a kid in the 80s, the Lamborghini Countach 5000S was like I had like a 4-foot poster wide on my wall, the red one of these. I had this one red. I just changed it to black last night because I had this other red one. I wanted to kind of keep them different colors in here. But anyway, yeah, I had that one in here. This is the Hellfire, and kind of went with the crazy coloring on that one. This one's my Ferrari F1. Of course, it's got to be red. It's a Ferrari. This car is, well, look who I am. I got to drive this car. And this one, I forget what that's the Champion. Some kind of Aston Martin, I believe. Here's your Dodge Viper. And over here's your new Vet. So those are the cars that I tend to grab most of the time. When I stop in here, I'll swap out a car. Which one are y'all telling me to pick? Let's pick that. This is the other new one that I just got. We'll take this one out. This thing's crazy fast. Easy to just lose control and die. Well, not die, but other people die. So anyway, we're going to head down to the chop shop. I can't drive and think and speak at the same time, apparently. I'll get used to it. So yeah, next on my list of things to do would be down to the chop shop and at least get one tow truck mission. Now the way, like I said, the way I make most of my money is on sell missions of different businesses. That'd be right now if you're a GTA Plus member, even the document forgery, which is the business nobody uses, that one's paying 4 times right now, and which takes it a whopping 600 and some thousand. So I actually am doing those missions, which I probably won't even do them when they're double because they're not worth it. There's plenty of other businesses to do. That's the thing too. A lot of people make it sound like you gotta grind Cayo Perico and that's all you do, and it's, dude, there's so many ways to make money. If you played it for a long time and you own all the businesses, you don't have to grind any one thing. There's so many businesses that make money in the background that you can just go sell once in a while and then go have some fun doing things you don't normally do. And that's what I was getting around to earlier, like in this particular business. Oops, let me turn you off. This particular business, the little mini heist where you go steal the cars. What's more GTA than those things? But I've only done, I think, 4 ever. And it's primarily because I make my money other ways. But if I want to start making some videos, again, I'm not going to show you this part of it on every video because how much time have I already spent? Yeah, I'm at 20 minutes, and I'm doing the last thing that I normally would do as my beginner. This is when I first log in. This little series that you're seeing, this is what I do at the beginning of every one, just to make sure that these businesses all keep up to date, or they all keep running, because you will lose money on it. The other thing that I do too is you can visit the nightclub and do throw the guy out or drive somebody to the hospital or back home or whatever. But the next thing I do after this mission right here is I'll call in my Terabyte and I'll check all my businesses' stock levels and see which ones are already ready to sell. And you can also go into the nightclub and just switch the DJ and keep it up to full popularity. So you don't even have to go to the nightclub to do that. And if you have GTA Plus, you don't even have to go to the nightclub to empty the safe. You can just do it from the app on your phone. So that's one of the best reasons to have the GTA Plus, in my opinion, is you don't have to go get all those safes. You can just grab them. Usually that's what I do at the end of however long I play. I'll empty all the safes and then deposit all the money that I made during that session into my bank account. Oh, and I never PvP. I don't have any interest in playing with other people and have to, fight just to get around the map. That irritates me more than anything. In fact, those stupid little branches. You can wreck into them; they don't move. But anyway, when you used to, now ever since they added it so that you could actually play everything on a private setting or whatever, private session, whatever they call it. I didn't hardly play at all. You used to be able to kind of trick it by you could make some sort of edit in your Wi-Fi connection so that you always had a bad connection to the internet and you wouldn't be in a public lobby. If somebody might jump in for a minute, but then they would disappear because you don't have a good enough connection to be online with other people. So that was how you played it in the past. But now that they made it so you can have your own friend-only lobby, it just made it. It makes me want to play the game, and there's so much to do in the game compared to, like, I really like the Cowboy Red Dead Redemption Online, but it's like there's only like 5 or 6 businesses you can do, and I don't know, it gets old quick. I really love the game, but every time I play it, I kind of get burned out on it really fast. But on this one, it takes me a long time to get burned out because there's always something I can do that I've not really ever gotten into. So now a lot of people would quit their lobby and restart a lobby if they had to go this far to pick up the car. I don't worry about it. I go ahead and take the longer mission. It doesn't bother me too much. Again, if I was hurting for time, I might do something like that, but most of the time I'm just kind of playing for fun. In fact, I didn't do it yet because I've been talking too much, but I've got a bunch of saved outfits, and I will change my outfit depending on which job I'm currently working on. I actually do have the kind of red mechanics outfit that goes with this business. So I can put on my red overalls and go grab a car. I do have a Halloween outfit in there right now because depending on when you're watching this video, right now it is October, so all the Halloween event stuff is starting to come out. So yeah, like I said, once I get done with these first, handful of things that I want to do just to keep the businesses running, I will call out the Terabyte, and I'll see what's ready to sell. Because if you've got to use the right term so they don't get flagged, but the grass farm, the powder factory, the Blue Crystal building, I guess you can still call it Acid Lab, I guess. But if you've got all those businesses and plus maybe a few more, plus you've got your nightclub underground businesses always adding up. You've got, I have 5 different warehouses that are all slowly getting filled up, but there's almost always something to sell. And so that's where I make all my money. I have to do a sell mission every day or every couple of days. And then, you buy a new favorite car or something depending on, what your status is in the game. If you still have businesses to buy, then it's just how it works for me. I don't see a reason that you've got to do nothing but grind. So I'll go run like one business and then, or sell one full business and then just go kind of have some fun. Last night I decorated a couple cars, and then it's like I need to switch out which cars are in my auto shop, just so I've got some different favorites. Aw, man. Okay. Yeah, at least you landed on your wheels. Just part of the day. But yeah, so since I'm going to be possibly, we'll see how these videos do. I'm not going to waste too much time making YouTube videos if nobody's going to watch them. But the goal would be to get this stuff out of the way before I hit record, and then maybe sell something, and then maybe do some stuff that I don't normally do. That's kind of the goal, is to not grind because it's easy to make money. Again, I'm sitting on 56 million, and the next update theoretically is going to have mansions. That's why I'm kind of jacking it up and letting it get higher, because who knows how much they're going to be.
Which means payment won't be far behind.
But I just want to make sure I'm ready for that. But yeah, one thing that I hear a lot of, they're good videos. you know, name your favorite YouTuber that makes GTA videos. We all got them. But one of the things that the videos that they'll make is things that they wish they wouldn't have bought, like the biggest wastes of money. And I think the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head that I would consider a waste of money is if you bought that, whatever that vehicle is called, that is the Acid Lab. Hi, Captain. If you buy that, that's a waste of money because you get it for free by doing the missions. That's the only waste of money that I think is in the game, personally. Because some people say, and maybe the gold jet, and you know, because it's the same as the other jet, except for I guess you can go and sit down in it and have champagne. Other than that, it's just, you just paid a lot more money for the gold color, and I think you can probably paint the other one gold. I'm not sure, but anyway, you know, that kind of thing might be a waste of money. But you know, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the yacht's a big waste of money." How's it a big waste of money? Yes, you spend a lot of money and you can't make it back with the yacht. But who in the world buys a yacht because it makes them money? You buy a yacht because it's a status symbol and because you just want to go have fun on your yacht. You know, nobody needs 100 cars, but everybody's got them. Okay, I need to log in as... So yeah, I don't think there's waste of money. It just depends on how you want to play. Sorry, I need to log... Oh, hold on. Let me get back up. There's my dog. Register as boss. That's what I'm doing. My dog's throwing me off. Motorcycle president. I think I have a delivery. Amazon's probably here. Alright, so what I'm going to do in here is I am going to resupply everybody. Okay, so we got some blue crystals that are ready to go. We've got some grass that's ready to go. This one's still low. I'm not going to buy anything for there. And this one's almost done also. How am I doing on time? Okay, I got just enough time probably. So what I'm going to do is the one that's going to be paying me the best right now, I believe, is this one. It's not paying double. Cash is paying double right now, which is that one. That one's not done yet. Cash is paying double, and this one's paying quadruple. So I think between these two right now, this one gets a 35% bonus right now, or because if you have the one of the new business, I can't remember what the smoke on the water. So let's sell this one. 425. Confirm. Oh, look at that! I only got one vehicle. That's rare, but it does happen. It could be the one. There is a vehicle that you can get that's just a truck. I don't know if you can get that one on this particular sell mission because of what we're selling, but this one is probably the one where the other guy's a passenger and he's smoking, and just by being in his proximity, you start hallucinating. That's probably what this one is. And then the cops are going to come after us, and we're going to have to somehow evade the cops while we're having a very difficult time steering, and then make the delivery. So I bet you that's what it's going to be. Is there a passenger in there? We'll find out. Go ahead and get rid of this car. Oh man, what am I doing? Manage vehicles. Return to storage. There's nobody in here. Awesome. I don't think we have to do anything. We just have to deliver it. I didn't think you could get this one in this particular business. I don't think I've ever had the single vehicle here that wasn't with the smoking passenger. But I'll take it. So every once in a while you get lucky. There are missions where you have to, if you have a full... Oops, did I miss my turn? Doesn't matter, let's go this way. As long as people are behind you in these chases, they really can't do anything. They just shoot the back of your truck. But anyway, they increased a long time ago, they increased these timers from 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And the only one that you can't do single or by yourself solo is the post-op band. They're just too slow. Even with the 45 minutes, I don't think they can do it. However, in a recent update, they've finally just gotten rid of the it's not even an option anymore. So you can always do these by yourself. Sorry, I just banged in my microphone. But yeah, there's one with this. I think there's one with 3 seaplanes, and that particular one is the one that always took you down to about a minute and a half before you ran out of time on the 30-minute timer. That's the slowest one, in my opinion. The one with 3 garbage trucks, I could usually get it done in 22 minutes. The one with 3 helicopters, it's about anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. The one with 4 motorcycles, probably about the same. And then there's some with 3 boats that maybe take 15 to 20 minutes. But yeah, the worst one is definitely the one with the post-op van, which is now gone, but the seaplanes. And I don't mind the seaplanes, even though they take a little bit longer. I don't mind doing those. I think it's kind of fun to fly low. Alright. And now, this one here, even though it's only one vehicle, when you go to spawn your car, I'm not going to spawn anything yet because I want to see if you've got businesses that are pretty full. I almost always, what's-his-face is going to call us back and tell us that the mission was successful. But man, there's a lot of times where a business does get raided before you can get out of the motorcycle business guy. Well, yeah, I'm stuttering while I'm running, but you know what I mean. You need to get out of the business so you don't get raided. And the fact that he's taking forever. See, I can't disband yet. Yep, there it is. Defend my business. I gotta go to the Pink Cage Motel. So here's what I do. You don't want to fail this mission.
LGT with some urgent business.
Yep, I know. You do not want to fail this mission. So what I suggest is getting one of your armored vehicles. Your armored Kuruma or the Duke of Death.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Mine are in the nightclub. I'll just take the armored
I'll bring it to
Kuruma.
you.
This, I will put armor on for this, because again, once you get over there, you get over there and the mission starts, you will, if you die during that mission, you'll basically, you fail the mission, and I think it cleans out your stock, and you have to run the mission like to start your business back up. You don't have to like go buy the upgrades again, but you literally have to like restart your business. So you do not want to fail these raids when they happen. Goodness gracious. It really took me on a roundabout way, and this car is not great. Now, so the reason I got the armored Kuruma was because instead of risking ourselves and failing the mission, we can sit in the car and shoot everybody. Boy, this car is terrible off-road. Unfortunate. Tree stump. Yeah, you don't want to fail these. So you can sit in the car, shoot everybody, and pretty much take no damage, nearly no damage. But that's the only time I put armor on is when there's a risk of failure. It doesn't, like, there's many missions that you can die a million times and it just spawns you somewhere nearby. But if you're in a mission that you can't fail, that's when I will pull out the armor and try to assist myself with some bonus health. But yeah, you always make sure that you don't do a biker sale mission and you're like in a hurry. Because this happens about, I would say, 1 out of 3 times. If I'm doing a biker sale mission, at the end of it, it won't let me quit the motorcycle club because it's already spawned some sort of protect your business thing. Okay, so we're going to this. We got a snitch that went to this hotel. I'm trying to turn. Oh, looky there. Let's take out all you people right here.
We've got you!
I'm gonna kill that guy up there. I gotta get the package from him though. Okay, before everybody gets here though, I need to get out. Okay, you do it. You stay over there if you want to. I gotta go get this package. I'm pretty sure once you get the package, you can just call Lester. Alright, so we got that. And once we get back in our car, we're perfectly safe. Get our health back up. Back in our car. Alright, and then, like I said, once we get out of here, we'll give Lester a call.
Why, hello, how you doing?
Here we go.
How can I help? Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
Oh, we do have to return the stuff back to business. That's why it wasn't ending. But the cops aren't on us anymore, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, you don't want to be in a hurry when you do one of those cell missions, because, like I said, roughly 1 out of 3 times, this seems to happen to me, where some kind of a raid has happened. And I do have 5 businesses that are, mostly fully loaded, ready to sell at all times, so it's not really a shocker that with that much stuff that something doesn't happen. But I stay out of the motorcycle club business unless it's like last minute to start to sell, and then try to get out as soon as the sale is done. I've actually had it one time where as soon as I got done doing this, I still couldn't get out, and I had to do a second one. Okay. It still says, can I? I still can't do anything. You want to do it again? Or is he so... No. Okay, now I'm out. There we go. How am I doing on time? 45 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep these videos at about an hour. So what I'm going to do is, since I got a little bit of time, I'm going to go do another... Since you can get 2 cars in your chop shop, I'm going to go do one more of those. I might record a second video. I've got time, but I'm recording on a PS5, and I can't record more than an hour at a time. Come on, come on. So I'll probably go ahead and create a second video. I also like to do my best to not use the map. I've been trying to do a lot better at just learning how to get from point A to point B. It's just start, you know, you get, even if I'm running through areas that I'm not that familiar with, you can usually see the skyscrapers in the background and get a rough idea of where you are. I don't go into the map and put a waypoint every time I go from one place to another, because then you just follow the yellow line. So yeah, here's something. Like I said, appearance, cowboy, undercover, my tow truck. So yeah, we'll show up here and play the part. Adds to the experience, in my opinion. Just go ahead and look the part. So our first vehicle's over there, still being chopped up.
Ah.
But yeah, once you know, I'll try to record some fun along with the side of the laid-back grinding. So, like I said, laid-back grinding because I'm not in a hurry. It's just my normal routine to make money and have fun at the same time. Oops, I gotta turn that music off. I need to go into my settings and just turn the music off, period. Sometimes I like to have fun too, and I try to, in my mind, come up with reasons that I would do certain things. Kind of put myself in the, try to make it so the business seems to have some kind of information behind it. Like, when I'm driving a big heavy vehicle like this one, I assume that every person on a motorcycle is probably a competitor of another motorcycle club, and so I run them over. In my mind, that makes a lot of sense, and it's fun. The other thing, like I'm driving a tow truck. I'm going to go pick up a vehicle. What's my reason for picking it up? Am I just stealing it? I like to assume that I've got somebody doing the job of this vehicle either belongs to a crooked cop or a competitor. Oh, that motorcycle escape. You know, like I'm not just finding a car to steal. I am very specifically, I'm targeting crooked cops and stuff like that. So in this particular world, you've got a lot of criminal enterprises that are against each other. That's us. And not only that, you've got crooked cops that side with some of them. So you've got enemies everywhere. That's the way I look at it. And that's kind of the way the game presents it. But I like to add a little bit more. Like, for example, the tow trucks. Man, I got two tow truck missions back to back that were kind of far. Some of them are less than a mile, some are, you know, just barely over a mile. But both of these were relatively far missions. Yeah, okay. You kind of won that one. Well, you died, I think. So never mind. I won. And then we're hoping that the cop that owns this car isn't like in visual range, because sometimes when you steal a car like this, you get the cops on you. That's when I assumed that the guy was standing somewhere I didn't see him, and he called his buddies. But it doesn't look like the cops are coming. So yeah, we did we sold some grass really fast, because it was only a one vehicle mission, and we had to protect our company from something. I think one of my warehouses is really close to being full, so we'll be able to sell that. That's 2.2 million. And again, like I said, I don't look at it as I spent any money filling those up, because I only fill them up while I'm also running the mixed goods sale. So I take a little bit of a hit on it, but I still actually make money during that sell, even though I'm sourcing crates. I still really enjoy doing the vehicle warehouse too. I'll go out and source those vehicles. I actually had to completely empty my warehouse one time because I decided to move it to a different spot, and you cannot move that warehouse without it being empty. And so I think I did it during when they were having the double money on the vehicle warehouse, and so I was selling them. I'd go. That's one of the things that I will, if they're doing double money on it, I'll go into a public lobby to sell those, because if there's anybody else at all in the session, in the lobby, the NPCs don't come after you. And selling a vehicle, just one of them, kind of goes quick. So the odds of getting attacked by a player, and you get a 50% bonus if it's a full lobby. So when they were paying double, that means it's already a 200,000. So it's up being 300,000 minus the 20. Or sorry, it's 200,000 minus the 20. So it's like 180k just to sell a car.
We can get the car ready to be
If my
disassembled,
math is right.
which means payment won't be far behind.
Yeah, it's normally 80, but it's 100,000 minus 20 that you put into modifying the car. But they double it, so it's 200,000, but it's still only the minus 20, so it's 180,000 for. Or no, that's not. It's double, and you get a 50% bonus. So yeah, it was like 300,000, but yeah, it was like 280,000. So I think that's when I emptied the warehouse during that week. So there we go. We got 2 vehicles, 2 thumbs up. I think I'm actually possibly in the middle of a mission from, well, a year or more ago. I just never, whenever this particular company started, I think I did about 4 sales, and I think I might be in the middle of one, so I have no idea what happens if you're in the middle of one that ended a year ago. Alright, I'm at 52 minutes. I don't really need the armored Kuruma anymore, but we'll drive it. Let's, what else can we do? So the other thing that I like to do, and I'll probably do it in the next video, at the auto shop and the bike sale in your clubhouse, I just kind of pretend that this is, if you ever watched Count's Customs, used to be on TV, that guy that modified vehicles and sold them for a profit. I just sort of pretend it's something like that. I'll try to modify them slightly better than what the customer asks for. If you make too many changes, I think they'll sometimes get mad. But every once in a while, you'll actually get a message that they gave you a bonus for they liked what you did. I always like to add a library if they didn't ask for one. So let's go up to the clubhouse and see if there's a bike in there. I may have sold one this morning before I went to work, but we've been playing for close to an hour, so there should be another one in there. Excuse me. And no matter what happens, I'm going to get rid of this car. And I am going to change my appearance because I don't want to be dressed up. We'll put our biker outfit on. There we go. That's my biker outfit. Nice. Let's go in here and see what's here, and then probably just end this video here and pick it right back up. So there is a bike ready to go, and I think we'll call it right there, and then I'll show you guys my bike collection when we come back. So thanks for watching. like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what your favorite routine is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.